usually bring...
This one's actually important. It's about saving the planet.
This one's so cool.
Yeah, I actually bring a lot of stupid news articles, but this is probably one of my favorite articles that I've ever read, experienced, whatever. We are living in the future.
I felt like we were.
Back when Armageddon came out, what year was that? 95, 96?
Something like that.
That was just a pipe dream. Here we are in 2022.
Yeah, 20-something years later.
Yeah, we are flying satellites into asteroids now, which is awesome.
On purpose.
Awesome. I just saw this in a movie, I think.
It might have been.
I don't know.
Armageddon?
No. I'm not a sci-fi person, so maybe I wasn't watching it in a movie.
There have been lots of movies with this type of a theme to it.
But anyways, so the cool thing about this, NASA was developing this satellite spaceship thing they called DART. It has an acronym. I can't remember what it was.
Defense Against something.
Yeah, sure.
Not to be confused with like a DART train.
Right.
No. Or a dart gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the same concept.
Or a Dodge Dart.
But could you imagine they flew a Dodge Dart into an asteroid?
They would probably have about the same results.
Hey, there's a Tesla floating around in space.
You're right, there is.
Anyways,
so they launched this spacecraft about 10 months ago, and it took them this long to get to this asteroid. And thankfully, this asteroid is not on trajectory towards Earth. So it was a very safe.
Now it is. Now
I was going to say, hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
I was going to say.
That would be like the worst accident ever.
My hands are kind of sweating.
So apparently it was a safe experiment, except this is the first time we've ever tried something like this to save the Earth from impending doom from an asteroid. Yeah. So this asteroid was called Dimorphos.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Which is about 6.8 million miles from Earth, which is so far away.
Literally so far.
And the cool thing about this, they hit the point of the center, like 55 feet away from the center of the asteroid. Could you imagine the math that went into it?
Yeah.
That's pretty insane.
I can't imagine the math.
And it's like going thousands of miles an hour, like both of them are. So it's like I'm sure it's not this hard, but it's like a bullet hitting a bullet. It's like,
so the asteroid is about 525 feet across in diameter.
And it's like going like probably 15,000
Oh, here you go. It's 13,421 miles per hour. Look at you.
I know
or for our European friends, 2,600 kilometers per hour.
2,100, 600?
Yeah, 21,600 kilometers per hour. But the cool thing about this, well, the unfortunate thing about this, this happened, 2 days ago?
A couple days ago, yeah.
Which would be the 27th? Yeah. Okay. It was on Monday, so it was like the 26th or 27th. It was the 26th. But it's going to take them about 2 months to figure out if this actually did anything.
That's good.
What?
Yeah.
How?
So they got to map it out and see. But as Alan said before,
it alters its.
Could you imagine 2 months from now?
Space scientist over here.
2 months from now, realizing we've made a terrible mistake.
Well, so I joked about this because the whole premise behind it is it has to hit. They're not trying to destroy it.
No,
they're just trying to bump it.
Right,
and get it to move its course just a little bit. Because you think about everything that goes around our sun is in an orbit, right? So if they can bump it just a few centimeters off of its orbit, by the time it makes it to where Earth is, that gap is going to increase and it's going to save the Earth, right?
Save the Earth.
But I joked that what if they hit this asteroid and they knock it out of its orbit, knock it into the asteroid belt, and it hits something that sends something bigger flying towards Earth? I'm like, that could be catastrophic.
Do you feel like man
should
this
be
is like a
with?
Theological question? Yeah, like do you feel like man should be messing with those kinds of things?
Yeah.
Or do we have the ability to stop those? Truly,
I think.
I think it's awesome.
I do.
I think it's awesome
because space is cool.
It is cool.
I love space.
Did you watch the video?
I could be like the first pastor.
It's cool,
like
but
go
it's
to
done
Mars.
on
Oh, wow.
It takes like 20 seconds.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Oh, the one I saw was
I love you, Ashley, too much to.
I'm scared of
separate
space.
myself.
But the cool thing is, if you go
Absolutely
back
terrified.
if you go back and watch the video of this happening, like James was saying, it's really cool to watch it just start approaching this rock in space, and it literally just looks like a rocky hillside.
Yeah.
It's cool to know that space
Rocky
rock
Top.
looks exactly like the rock on Earth.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It is awesome.
But I pulled it up and I watched it because, I'm a space geek. And so I watched the video and I was like, I watched every variation of it I could find on YouTube. And I was like, this is so cool. This is so cool. And then I realized like an hour later, I had watched like 100 videos that were 40 seconds long. And all of them were the same thing. Shh, black. Shh, black.
Yep.
Shh, black. I mean, it was like.
But there are some satellites that actually caught the image of it impacting from a distance.
Oh, I didn't see those.
So if you look it up, there's some cool ones.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
I'm gonna have to look at those.
Yeah,
my favorite
cool
thing
ones.
about space, not that you were curious, but I'm going to tell you, is sometimes being able to see a satellite go over my house at night.
That is cool.
Those
That's
aren't
it. That's the only
satellites.
thing I like. Yes, they are. You believe in aliens?
Space stations.
I don't.
Have you seen
Space
ISS
station.
go over? It's cool because it goes so fast.
Speaking of random topic, did you see Starlink fly over the other day?
No?
They had a line
Starlink
of
over
little
here.
lights.
Yeah. I didn't see it.
I didn't either, but I saw an article
I didn't know
about
we
it
could
too.
see it from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So just hypothetically, okay, let's just say, I mean, we're all evangelical Christians here, but if Jesus didn't come back, okay, I know this is like,
Blasphemy.
how do you think the world would end? Would it be an asteroid? Would it be global warming?
I
Would
kind of
it
hope I'd be dead already.
So?
I definitely think it's an asteroid. I think if the Earth is going to end in some big way, it's definitely an asteroid.
That would be the biggest way.
Yeah.
I think it's
Or
gonna
the
be-
moon runs into us, which would be pretty sweet too.
It's going to happen one day.
There was a movie called
Yeah,
Moonfall.
Moonfall.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
It wasn't very good. I wasted my life watching that movie. I had high hopes.
So we have an asteroid. What do y'all think? How would the world end if Jesus didn't come back? Isn't it funny how we have to ask that question? Because
We know.
I'm going to
that's-
say nuclear wars.
there you go.
I think we're going to mess up. Somebody is going to mess up.
Somebody's
We're
going
all
to
going
sneeze
to
on a
mess up.
trigger.
Yeah. And then just a bunch of nuclear bombs just dropping everywhere.
All right.
That's how I think.
I think it would be solar radiation.
Ooh. That could be it.
Bad sunburn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bad sunburn.
Or it could be another coronavirus that's even
Too
worse.
soon.
Oh, yeah. Something
soon.
like that.
Could be.
But
I
the
didn't even
world,
think
the
about
world wouldn't
diseases.
end because of coronavirus. The world would just be eradicated of life.
Well, if there's no
Yeah.
life, then wouldn't it just die off at some point?
Well, no, because plants aren't affected.
And I
by
think actually,
coronavirus.
I'm immune to the coronavirus because I don't think I got sick.
Alan, why would you say that?
Knock on wood.
You probably had it and just didn't know it.
Yeah, now I'm going to
Knock
die.
on wood.
Yeah.
But
Knocks on head.
great. And it's going to be
You
recorded.
spoke that into
I'm embarrassed.
existence.
I'm
I thought
embarrassed
it
for
was
myself
for 2
already.
years and then I got it.
Yep. Anyways, Jesus is coming back, so it doesn't really
Yeah, we don't have
matter.
to worry
But it was
about
just
it.
fun.
Yeah.
All right, Jesus
It
is
was
back.
not
He's
fun.
I
back.
was like, that's fun to you?
Yeah.
It was scary.
Can
All
I
right,
change
I
my
don't
answer
know.
to Godzilla?
Ooh.
I think Godzilla
That's
is
more
going to
fun.
resurface.
Yeah, that's
that
more
would
fun.
be awesome.
Okay, wait.
used
I
to-
would get in on that battle.
I was all about King Kong and Godzilla when I was a kid.